solid, what's it called, transmission. So when you join, say hello, let me know where you're tuning in from. My name is Colleen Gallagher, and I am in LA. I'm actually on my walk. There's downtown, which is so beautiful. And actually, as I start this, it's so funny. I have like CoStar. It's an astrology app. It says, be ready to be misunderstood today. I love that as soon as I go live. So anyway, if you don't know me, if you've never been introduced to me, this is my Instagram page, but anywhere you find me, my business, The Colleen Gallagher, or Colleen Gallagher International, is a digital education company. I've created it since 2018, so 4 years of content I've produced daily, of videos, of online courses, of cultivating a community of people who stand in making a difference in the world, who stand in aligning to love, who stand in aligning to truth, who stand in aligning to clarity on their purpose, on why they're here, on why they're existing. And I'm an author, so I started my whole process here of transforming people's lives, or being a guide and facilitator in that, through one book. My first book, Live Your Truth, and it was how I had cancer and how I overcame cancer. And then from that, I, started sharing my story. I started sharing my messages. I started sharing how I healed my body and how I healed my mind after I suffered for a long time, 9 years, almost a decade. I really, really suffered with the mental aspect of cancer, of why I saw other children die and I didn't, of feeling guilty to be alive, of wanting just more out of this life, and all my friends not wanting something that I wanted. Like, they all wanted something more simple, and they wanted something that, you just got married and had kids, and they were happy with that. And something in me just that didn't feel like happiness to me. It didn't feel like fulfillment to me. And so I struggled with trying to find my own path in this world. And so I've really leveraged my life, you could say, as its own experience, or as its own research study, to cultivate and create a life that I love, so I can support all of you and the turbulences and the mistakes that I've made, and what I've done to really get where I am today. And so I wanted to come on because, if you guys don't know, right now I'm launching my How to Create Your Fairy Tale Life in 6 Weeks, which is based on my first book, Live Your Truth. Hi.
What server do you have?
I have Verizon. I'm on live right now.
Oh,
yes. Hey, Simon. How are you?
Spectrum it looks like it was hacked, maybe. Nobody has in our neighborhood.
Oh, wow. So anyway, I wanted to come on and talk to you guys about how do you really cultivate a life you love, and how do you really do this in a way that allows you to have so much freedom, so much bliss, so much excitement, so much abundance, that you never really have to worry about where you're living, who you're with, what you have to spend your money on, because there's always more than enough. You always are feeling fulfilled. And the number one thing is you have to learn how to market yourself. You have to learn how to market whatever you believe in, whether you believe in transformation, whether you believe in real estate, whether you believe in nature, whether you believe in fashion, whether you believe in beauty, whether you believe in relationships. Like, you have to begin to learn whatever you're passionate about. How do you begin to market that as a service or a product, right? And how do you begin to share that? Oh, Simon, thank you. How do you begin to market that, right? And a lot of us, why I'm kind of known in the marketing world, or you could say online marketing world, is because I don't just give you these marketing strategies. Like, here's this funnel, here's this click funnel, here's this program, here's this product, here's the how to sell, right? I can give you all that. Here's the copy, here's the framework, right? But when you do that, you're missing your heart, you're missing your soul. And when you miss your heart and soul from the business strategy, from the marketing, you're not going to get very far, because you inherently are just doing things to get money. You're inherently just doing things to get by in life, instead of connecting into the true expression of you, so that when you meet people, when you relate with people, when you're out selling your services, when you're out marketing your products, when you're out connecting, curating relationships with people, which the quality of your life is determined on the relationships you have. When you do that, right, you are always going to suffer a lot in life, because you're never utilizing your true voice to express what it is what you wish you'd see more of in the world. Like, some of us wish we'd see more love, more connection, more abundance. But if you are passionate about money and money's always on your mind and you're not talking about money, you're not talking about like how to empower people with money, like that's not a constant conversation you're having from your heart, then you're not going to be successful, right? If you're in like engineering and you care about money, or if you're in money and you actually care about clean energy, like you have to look, what is it that your mind constantly returns to? Like, mine is always love. It's always fairy tales. It's always mysticism. It's always manifestation, spirituality, like and marketing. Like, these things are exciting to me, right? But the point of my How to Create Your Fairy Tale Life is looking at, how do you begin to tap into your history? How is your history your life's journey, your life story? What have you gone through? What have you experienced? And how does that history actually give you like a compass, a guidance point into who you're meant to become, into your marketing story of what you're meant to sell, what you're meant to offer, what you're meant to produce in the world, share it, and then receive money from it. And that's really the core of this How to Create Your Fairy Tale Week life course. It's how to cultivate freedom. It's how to cultivate a fairy tale. It's how to live a life on your terms, so you can be on a walk at 11 a.m. with no reprimandation or whatever. Or you can have a podcast that people are listening to from all over the world every day. Every day I'm being downloaded and lives are being transformed. Every day on my content here, people are being transformed. And it's how do you begin to share that so fluidly, so excitingly, and know that money's always coming, know that money's always entering your field. So I wanted to come on, I guess I wanted to share that because I think people look at my life and they think that it's easy, or people look at my life and just assume that it was this way, or people look at my life and think like, I don't know, what exactly did you do? How did you do it? Like, I do it all. I don't have to choose to be just this marketer or choose to be just this person. Like, you can be who you are and you can make a career out of it. And I've done that. And I've helped my clients do that. And I've helped my clients create marketing strategies that work for them, that are exciting for them, that they can share and launch and offer solutions based on what they've already solved in their own life. It's not like you have to curate some new innovative product or solution to be able to create a business that's going to produce multiple six figures. It's going to produce a community of tens of thousands of people. Like, it starts with you just tapping into the truth, the core of who you are. From the truth and the core of who you are, beginning to share that consistently from a heart-to-heart place, getting yourself in environments where your heart can be heard, their heart can be heard, and then from that heart space, like, community and connection and sales and yumminess is just birthed everywhere. So anyway, that's the message that I had. Marketing became important to me because of that. Marketing became important to me because I learned that when I had cancer, when I changed my life, that marketing became important to me because I realized that when you could market yourself, you could create conversations, you could turn on this phone and you could talk about whatever you want to talk about when you want to talk about it, and people will listen and people will be transformed, and then people will pay you for it. Like, when I learned that and the freedom that it brings you, it was a no-brainer that that's the key to create a fairy tale life, is really mastering sales and marketing, really mastering your connection to your passion, really mastering how to communicate in a way where people are like, yes, I want to be part of that, and I want to learn how to share my passions and make money and impact people, and I want to believe it can be happening, and I want to believe it's possible. And when you tap into that, your life changes, because you're not so much in your mind of what's the right strategy, or how do I do this, or what's the right thing, or da 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 da. Like, you don't get so caught up in it. Instead, you're like, I'm just going to say yes to all of who I am and all of who I'm meant to be, because I trust and believe in myself. And from that, just the most beautiful things are experienced in this world. So anyway, I love you. Our enrollment starts tomorrow for the How to Create Your Fairy Tale Life course in 6 weeks. It's intimate access to me. We have 18 recorded modules. You have a few calls with me. You have 24/7 access to me. And like I said, we really work on what is the clarity of your purpose? How do we leverage your history to be your marketing story to attract your soulmate clients, your soulmate tribe, your soulmate community? And then how do you really begin to create offers that you're so excited about that empowers you to receive money? So let me know if this served. Let me know if you like it. Please share it and tag us if you do. And I hope you're having the most beautiful Tuesday and week.